Hello, viewers. Okay, this looks like a good spot. In case, I'm sure a lot of you are in shock right now because you're expecting me to sit down on my cam with Trillian. But this is the special guest that I was talking about. But this is not the only special guest. So, quickly, who do you think is here? I see Jack going crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Mama. Where's the poop? I need to sit near the poop. Hi. Come here.
Okay, can you turn this over a little bit more that way? There we go. This is Sarah from Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room.
Hi, guys.
If for Sarah's viewers, no, she did not have an international call. Oh, my glove got another.
And the first thing I do is look at her butt to make sure there's nothing coming out of
I
it.
did the same thing.
Oh, hi.
For my viewers, this is Shelly's tiny kitten cam.
Hi.
And this is her mama cat that's looking pretty big now. I can see individual shapes of kittens in there.
I know, she's got so big.
She's so little, though.
She's little.
How old is she?
She's around a year.
Oh, it's another Calypso.
I know, I know. She's
Look at her
so cute.
just pawing away.
She's got special prancy pony feet.
She's so pretty. Alright, they must be freaking out.
We're up here attending Shelly's a gala tonight. So it's been a pretty hectic week. Blackhead Ball last week, Shelly's this week, Laps next, or Fur Ball next week. If I said that right.
Is there no sound? Oh, John's doesn't have sound.
Oh, it's muted?
I guess so.
Act it out, charades.
Look, it's me.
Backwards. Okay.
They're telling everybody to go to Shelly's cam because she has sound.
I'll turn on some. They're 20 seconds ahead of us too, so we get sound on mine.
Sarah from Switzerland says, "Everybody move." Tiny kittens.
1 minute. 1 moment. There's gotta be something.
John's putting the
Look at
sound
her
on.
special prancy pony feet.
Oh, she does have. Are you done growing? Oh my God,
prancy
look
pony
at them.
feet.
She needs while she walks. Which probably feels fabulous if her claws aren't clipped.
I know.
Oh my God, look
Oh.
at her lifting her little paw.
Oh, isn't that cute? I know, God.
Okay, you're one of my favorites now too.
Unfortunately, the sound icon is like right over the speaker. There we go.
Of course, it can't be easy.
No, we don't do easy.
There we go. We should have sound now. I forgot. I always have it muted on mine because of that was paused.
Oh no.
Someone just said, "Holy crap, Sarah!"
Yes, me. I got on a plane at an ungodly hour and flew out to Seattle, and John picked me up at the airport, and then we drove out here to meet our lovely Shelly.
Isn't that awesome?
What you may have missed earlier, if you're watching my cam instead of Shelly's, was that I sat down and said that there is a special guest that I was talking about. The special guest is right here, but that's not the only special guest. And then Shelly walked in. I mean, not Sarah walked in.
Or maybe you were the special guest. And Sarah.
Yes.
And Dorothy.
Well, you're the special guest on his cam, and we're the special guests on your cam.
Yeah.
And we're all in her world.
You're a special guest on. You both are special guests on.
Yeah.
I'm just the surprise. Like, hello, for those of you who even know who I am.
So Lizzie, I hope you're not too mad at me for not having Trillian on cam.
I don't think Lizzie's here. I think she's at work.
Oh.
But when she watches this later, she's going to be like, "Oh, Sarah, but where's Trillian?"
Because Dorothy, we don't have a Dorothy copter
Oh.
yet that I've seen.
But look at this cute mama cat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I could see kitten shapes in her belly. She's gonna pop soon.
I think she's gonna be huge by the time it's
Oh yeah,
time
just
to go.
She's gonna be a giant
She's
bowling
big.
ball.
I know, she's big. She's a little cat. She's just a year old. And she got kicked out for coming home pregnant. And she broke into the neighbor's house and then wouldn't leave. And so then that's when we got her. And she was full of tapeworms, more tapeworms than Dr. Ferguson has ever
yes.
seen. Yeah, I know, and I inappropriately texted it to them.
No, for me, I was like, now I know what to look for.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I
real. That's what I was thinking too.
That was
You
like,
win the contest.
yeah, epic tapeworm poop. So she's feeling much better. We were a little worried at first that we didn't quite get to her in time, but I think everything looks like it's developing normally. So
Yeah.
I always thought tapeworm was one giant worm. I didn't realize
It
it broke off
usually-
into pieces.
well, it usually is like just a few, and she had probably 50, and yeah, they were
I
like,
can't believe you're alive.
it was gross. I know.
She looks healthy.
Yeah,
Really healthy.
she's a totally different cat than she was when she showed up. She's doing really well, and she wouldn't use the litter box either, but she's not had an accident since she's been here. Oh, I found. Oh, you hear something? I think someone has entered the house. Oh, go check it out.
The way it usually goes with mama cats, they get big, and then and then they'll get bigger. Then you think they can't get any bigger than that, and they will.
Yeah, it's true. You think it's gonna happen any second now.
Yeah, she's still got a little more room to grow there.
She's got time. She's gonna get
Hi, Lori.
giant.
She's only 1.5 times wide.
Yeah, she'll be perfectly round. For people watching TinyKittens, this is part one of your surprise for the evening. So many surprises planned. We're live broadcasting the Lap's annual Furry Tail Endings Gala tonight for the first time ever, hopefully. So we're doing special fun things for the internet people that couldn't come in person.
For my viewers, this is was originally a surprise for Sarah and I to come up and visit Shelly at the labs, but she found out a couple weeks ago. But we decided to keep it still a surprise for the viewers. Yeah, I was supposed to be at home going on cam with Trillian.
See, aren't we fun?
I didn't know how they were going to keep it from you.
I know, because I'm on the gala committee, so I find out most things.
Yeah, our chairs doesn't say John and Sarah; they say somebody else's name.
Yeah, that's
Where'd
right.
you go?
She's got behind you.
Hi.
She's being very,
She's like, I'm a sweet little girl.
I
And I
know.
would never attack you.
no, she would never.
And then she'll fly backwards.
She's being pretty calm though.
You'll come back tonight.
I know, but I'll pay.
I love this idea.
This actually, these had walls, because I was trying to do like an ISO within a room.
This is where you had that test carpet.
Yeah.
It looked a lot bigger on cam.
Yeah,
It's 8 by 5-ish, 8-ish by 5-ish, I think.
yeah, it looked huge on cam.
Yeah, it was kind of small. But not small with that many cats in there. Oh, she's so sweet
Oh,
right
she-
now.
They have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, she's a little gassy sometimes.
Yeah. And she just tried to give me a look.
Did you?
She missed because her teeth hit instead. The front of her teeth.
Oh,
That is lovely.
Yeah.
I'd have two doing that same thing, so don't feel bad.
It's interesting how she stands on with her hind legs.
Yeah, you don't have to direct it this way though.
welcome to Tiny.
It's like all of our little
The red
nerds.
carpet.
Yeah.
If people only knew the torture. They have an idea, but not until you actually experience the smell and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Watching over the cams, you guys have a glorified view of fostering in general, except when things
Yeah.
go really bad. But poop stinks, and kittens poop a lot.
Yes.
And
Diarrhea stinks even more than normal poop. Oops, sorry.
Yeah. It's toxic. There's been a lovely sulfur smell coming from all of my kitties' butts. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, which thing causes the sulfur smell? Instead of just, I mean, the fact that I analyze poop to the extent I do.
Like which compound in the food? That's awesome.
Normally, is there a disease that has a more sulfur smell? Like somebody said that there's a sweeter smell to something else. I'm like, oh God.
Let's go on in a little bit more detail than I know.
Poop is very fascinating.
Well, even for people, it's a good way to check our health out.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the reality of it is something that I think most people don't always think about before they adopt. So, and it's something that when you do adopt, you want to look for those signs so that you can make sure your kitty's healthy.
Good PSA.
Poop is important. Well, I know some people get the self-cleaning litter boxes, especially when they're young or you've just adopted them. I think that can be dangerous because you don't get to see.
It's true. You don't get to know their poop.
You don't get to
you don't build a relationship with the
and
poop.
see if something changes, if there's something to look for.
It's true.
I'm trying to see that.
Is anyone kicking me?
Kitten kicks who are prancing like she does.
I know. I can do little prancers.
Oh my God, that'd be so cute.
Don't search for prancercising.
Oh.
I have a feeling you're going to have a bunch of little prancing kittens.
I know. The little black prancing.
I can feel her heartbeat, but I can't feel any kicking yet right now. Are you all sleeping? They're taking a nap, aren't they? You're just the sweetest thing when we're here, aren't you?
Hi everybody. I know I see some of the regulars. I saw Doc for a second, and Ghosties, and Susan, and who else did I see? And maybe.
Faith, Faith, I know you're going to record this. It'd be better if you record from Shelly's stream, just because I'm not muted at the beginning.
Well, I think some people switched to Shelly's stream because yours was lagging behind.
Oh, mine is lagging. I'm broadcasting her stream, so if you want to have the latest, quickest one, go to Shelly's.
If you want to predict the future.
She's giving birth. She's just laying there.
That would be awesome.
You are so cute.
At first, we didn't know if she would be having babies tonight, but no, she's got some time. Hi, Lola.
Yeah, I just thought with our luck, if we tried to surprise you and your mama started giving birth, I was going to be like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Somebody go over there and stay for Mama Cat.
And you'd have 3 midwives.
Yeah, we would just leave the gala and come over here.
I know. Last year I had 6 kittens, and I was considering either bringing them there, or I did go back and forth once.
I wanted to fly out when Calypso was giving birth. I was like, she shouldn't be alone.
I know.
I felt sorry for you. I know you couldn't have gotten much sleep at all.
Oh, no, because I think it was 8 days that I stayed up with her. And you sleep at a computer, and you just don't really sleep because you're checking. I set my alarm every hour.
You had a cot in the room.
I know.
If it wasn't so gross.
I actually slept in the flea room with her one night.
Aww.
But no babies that night.
You are gorgeous.
She is.
She is magnificent in every way.
And let me just tell you that in person, Shelly is even tinier than what she looks like on cam.
And so is Sarah.
We are both
John's
tiny.
bigger.
John is bigger.
Way bigger.
On the escalator, it was like, so you're about one escalator step taller or shorter than I am. She goes, I'm wearing heels. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
I think John's room must have bigger, be a different, span. Because he does look bigger in person than he does on camera.
Yeah. Maybe we need to get.
Yeah, mine's 10 by 11.
We need to get bigger rooms or smaller.
I don't know if I can handle cleaning a bigger room, but I sure would like more sitting space and storage. But if I were smart, I would put up more shelves and stuff.
With the younger kittens, the max size of their play area is about this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start jumping the fence and include the rest of the room.
Yeah, then they're impossible to contain. This is what I see. I have my computer in that carrier.
That is really smart.
So I just have the power cord and the Ethernet cable.
I can't believe I never thought of that.
I have mine on top, my computer sitting on top of the kennel cage.
Okay, the most brilliant thing in the world, she put her computer in a carrier so the cats can't get to it, but it has ventilation.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. I have mine in a closet.
I would have to put yours in a new case, though.
Yeah.
Unless you get a dog crate.
The case is
giant.
It's
I,
the size of this.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like,
So you can keep kittens in there too.
Yes, there's room for a couple kittens inside.
I wanted to, I knew she was probably going to have in the room, so I wanted to have it nice and quiet, and I had lots of space. And
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
realize how big the case was either. And I was like, oh, shit.
But he covered the shipping, so
Oh, that was nice.
it's a huge thing.
I'll be building one for Kim, but I put hers in a small one.
Oh.
Next week, if there's time, I can put your, I can top up my
Bring a
board and put
smaller
your
one.
case.
Because I have it in my closet, but it would be nice to be able to close the closet doors, and there's not enough ventilation, so I leave it open.
Yeah.
Which means I have to keep the gates in front of it.
And yeah,
And the
that's
gates are a pain in the
effective
butt.
sometimes.
It's like all the cardboard here and the gates there.
I'm so glad someone else has. I feel like I'm the crappy duct tape and cardboard cam, but I'm glad someone else behind the scenes
You
has that.
see, there's a big piece of cardboard right behind the thing.
Cardboard strapped to my fence.
And you've all right, from day 1 to day X we do this, and then we move to this, and it's so it flows,
I make it sound more flowing than it really is.
He's just calmer than I am, because the points where he gets to where he's like, I may let them out in the next couple of days. I'm like, I am letting them out. I can't sit in this space. I'm covered in poop. I need more room. And he's like, maybe in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, come on, pee so I can let you out. Pee already.
I don't even care. I'm like, just go in the corner, somewhere in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh. If he didn't make it look so clean and smooth, I probably would have never done. I had no clue.
Sorry.
You never see poop. He doesn't talk about poop that much.
No.
You don't see the poop.
Diarrhea.
There are no poo trails on the carpet. I always
He
have
doesn't
poo
even
trails
mention the
everywhere.
smell. He does not.
Yeah.
But he has the mamas licking the butts and cleaning
True.
them.
That's a huge advantage.
Even though people are like, that towel is dirty, I'm like, that is not dirty.
There's still room for 2 more butt streaks on that towel before I change it out.
Are you kidding me? His towels are so clean
I know.
compared to my entire section.
Oh,
And then he lets them loose, and I never see anything on the floor.
I know.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
it's the cam, because I go in there, it's like a piece. I look at the cam. Ooh, that's nice. I don't have to change it out yet.
Well, and you have better quality than I do. So what happens when I up my quality, and you can see the wood floors do show litter a lot.
I think that's the only thing that's gonna show up.
At night when I put my little lamp on, they show every piece of litter on the floor.
Yeah, I'm taking screenshots, open up Photoshop, clean up.
And I don't have Photoshop, so I'm like, blur. There's a reason why I don't post as many pictures as everybody else. Because they love to hang out where there's the most kitty litter on the floor.
It's true.
You don't have one of the little canoes or anything, or the balls?
Somebody actually did send a canoe, but it went to lapse, and it didn't have a note. The note wasn't attached, and so then some other kittens got to enjoy it, and they loved it so much that Lapse was like, please let us keep it.
We need to get you a canoe.
Yeah.
I do have a fish
The
bed.
canoe more than but there's something. The ball I loved, but it started collapsing, and now it just stays like that. But the
Dot loves
canoe.
it, though.
Yeah, Dot does love it. She loves jumping up in the air to get to it. So it's fun if I'm in there playing with it. But the canoe, they have so much fun with by themselves. And it's such a simple concept.
Yeah, cat canoe.
So we're going to get you one of those. Just don't buy one, we'll get you one.
Awesome.
It'll be our gift to you
That will be fun.
for the mama and the babies. The
True.
baby
They will.
shower.
We should have baby
You
showers.
should.
Baby
Oh my god.
You do all these cute things with the little outfits. And,
The tiny suitcase.
Oh my god, I have to throw you a baby shower.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun.
We're so gonna do that. I wish I thought of it. We could've done it while I was here. That's it. You heard it here first, guys. We're gonna do a baby shower. I'll host it.
I'll do whatever they say.
I'll help you
Go
put
over
together
there.
a wish list. And whatever she doesn't need can go to labs and all of that stuff. But it'll be a good way to do a little fundraising for all the kittens and to get them spayed and neutered and cover all of that stuff. I think that's a good idea. Don't you guys think it's a good idea?
I think it's an excellent idea.
Always helpful.
And then one day
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
like,
fun.
I never wanted to have a mama give birth on cam, but then I can't have a baby shower.
I know. We'll just have to, we'll alternate. We'll do one at your place, one at my place.
We'll pretend. I'll be like, look, somebody giving birth. Here are kittens.
Oh, just as a quick announcement.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just talking.
Voiceover.
Yeah, quick announcement for everybody. After we leave to go back to the gala, go to tinykittens.com/vote and vote for laps. Everybody vote for laps this time.
Thank you.
This shelter challenge. I think Ghosties is still here. Oh, Lizzie's here. I'm sorry, Lizzie, that Trillian isn't the surprise. It's just me and John and Shelly and the mama.
The four-legged friend, the guest I was talking about, is the mama cat.
There she is.
The
She's
pregnant
so
mama
cute.
is the guest.
She has, Prancy Pony.
Look how
special
she
Prancy
walks
Pony.
like this every step.
So cute. Okay, let's put your little trackball over here.
Speaking of the canoes, Trillian still loves her canoe. She plays in it. The canoe, Lizzie, the canoe that you got for Mama Cat, she still plays in it.
Yeah, I am going to buy one for Shelly so she has one for her mama and her soon-to-be kittens.
Good.
Look at how clean your Waterloo is. Mine is so dirty. Even when I try to dump it out, I need to like hose it out.
Like take it apart.
Yeah.
Put it back together.
I don't have energy for that. I'll just go in there. And be like, here. And I don't even have the glowing balls anymore. They just burned out so fast.
From so much use.
Yeah, so I just got the regular balls that you can get the non-glowy ones.
Yeah, the one that was given to Trillian doesn't glow anymore either.
And yes, tonight we're going to both be at the gala, and there will be lots of fun stuff to watch. Interviews. Shelly has a lot of like fun stuff scheduled, surprises. And you get to see John and I all gussied up, and Shelly all gussied up. And you're wearing the outfit, aren't you? Special outfit?
I'm gonna be fancy.
We're all gonna be fancy.
The
You
theme
never
is
get to see that.
No Place Like Home is the theme, so Wizard of Oz. That's why we have Dorothy and the Kittens of Oz. And so.
And I will be wearing a costume. If you saw me last week, it's the same one, my human costume.
I'm gonna not be dressed like a foster mom. So I will actually have my hair down and, like.
So no one will recognize you.
Yeah, no one will know who I am. They already don't know who I am, and then they really won't know who I am. I'll have to like put my hair up in a bun and be like, it's me, Sarah.
Yeah, put a cat on your head. And
I should have brought a dog. A stuffed dog.
Yeah, a hat. That would be awesome.
I already got stopped twice. And poor Sarah. And this is Sarah from Sarah's Kitchen.
You don't have to do that. I'll just stand there and then, because I love it later when they're like, that was Sarah. That's better than you being like, this is Sarah.
You should recognize her too.
Oh, a flop. She's a good flopper.
Oh, we love the flopping and the prancing.
She's a good
She's
flopper.
so soft.
I'm trying to get her into kicking.
He danced. I'm about to get birth dance.
I know. I got stuff in there.
Oh,
Can't get comfortable.
When she first arrived, she was terrified of toys, all toys, and she didn't know how to play. And then she like sort of slowly discovered a ball.
Well, she found her kitten again.
And look, I know. Look at her now. She's made lots of progress.
look at you. You're so good.
She's very adorable.
She really is gorgeous. If you guys could just feel the silkiness of her fur.
Oh yeah, her fur is really good.
It's very shiny. And she's got adorable little toe tucks too.
Oh, I wonder if she's, well no, she's too small for me.
I had a mama cat that gave birth long before I had the kitten cam. It looked like her. Except right before, she laid on her belly, and it looked like, I swear, it looked like she swallowed a bowling ball. Perfectly round, little dots,
Yeah.
like little finger holes. I think you got a few more days. I felt the teeth, that's all.
Only him so far.
Yeah.
I got the pointy end, you just got the smelly.
I know. You can, yeah.
She's doing that on purpose. She's so cute.
She is cute.
I had a friend who had a cat that looked just like her, and her favorite thing to do was to play catch with a blush brush.
Oh.
And it was this beautiful feathery, it was so girly. And she would just go run and carry the blush brush around. And I'm like, I want her.
Adorable.
Look at her. So Shelly's been working really, really hard on this gala, and it's going to be amazing. So if you guys are around to watch it tonight, I would not miss it.
It's tinykittens.com/gala is where the feed will be. We'll be starting at 5 p.m. kitten time, which is Pacific.
And I'll be switching back to the highlight reels after we leave. Which is another idea that I stole from you. You come up with all the best ideas.
Except that you actually edit like the back. You actually edit highlights. I just
Faith
throw.
did that for him.
Faith.
Throw what? Oh.
She all the recordings that she made.
God bless Faith.
1.2 terabytes, 20 days worth of videos.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That is why we love Faith and why I insisted she came to KCC
Yeah.
last year. Because, I mean, that is to store that much, to deal with that much video when I can barely catch like a 2-minute clip highlight on mine is amazing.
And that was before live stream made it so it's easy to jump to a time in a way like 10 up to 10 minutes.
It's still not that easy.
I know, it's still.
I sit there going, duh. And then watching it, trying to find the exact right moment.
Oh,
It's fabulous. So we love you, Faith, wherever you are.
I just took the current clips I'm doing now is just 30 minutes or less, and it's I think I said 300 hours worth.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
They played it the same thing, right, at your ball or
The
one of
smaller
your
one,
events? Yeah, a smaller thing that she did.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm sure she.
Because a lot of it, a lot of it, you know, when you review like the uncut, there's a lot of boring or like the camera's pointed over there, like oh,
Butt
Wire
shots.
cats.
yeah. Someone's tail is in the camera for 2 hours.
So if you guys ever see Faith in chat, you have to be extra nice to her because we need her.
She's our hero.
She is our hero. And if you ever see something really awesome and cute that we don't catch, and you see her in chat or on Facebook, let her know, because if we don't get it, you can email us, and if we can't catch it, if she's around, she will catch it, because she's awesome.
What's that?
And for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Sarah, and I am Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Groom from Los Angeles. And I'm sure you all know John. He is the godfather of the kitten cams from Seattle. Or what area is Perfect Pals in?
Perfect Pals is North Seattle and the Arlington area.
And then of course Shelly at last. And we're all over the place. So we all have kittens in different parts of the world if you ever want to adopt. I have some of the sweetest kittens in the world that nobody seems to want to adopt.
Adorable bonded pairs.
And she does
And they
have
like to sit on
her own
beds.
kitten cam too, so you can watch. Just Bubba check, click on the following, then scroll down to Kitten Cuddle Room. You can see Dot and Charlotte. They're the 2 Maine Coon mixes, the white and tabby cats. Dot will sit on your shoulders and on your head, and then Charlotte will be cuddle puddle on you.
Charlotte is like a giant mush ball. They're like mushy. They just lay there. And then Fiona, who likes to bury her head in my neck and just purr really loudly and make me itch because I'm allergic to her for some reason. And Fig, I'm so in love with Fig.
Fig is amazing.
I'm in love with all of them.
Fig,
I can't keep.
How many
them.
how many windows do you have? Because it's 1 cat per window is the rule.
Oh,
oh, I got more room.
oh my God. I don't have enough space. And Faye and Rob, I have not introduced them, but they can see each other underneath the door, and both Faye and Rob are like, "What are you doing in our room?" They hiss. They're so pissed off. They're like, "Why can't we go back in there?"
Hi. Oh, it's a little scamperoo.
But I have had those moments where I was like, since I just lost Johnny and Gia, but before that, when I was like, I'm gonna keep Faye and Rob, my mom was like, "What?" Who doesn't live with me and is in another state, but still.
Who was surprised in this room when Sarah kept Faye and Rob?
They're just, Rob's breath is still so bad and Faye is still fat.
I was like, when are you going to admit it to yourself?
I know.
I had admitted it to myself, but there's that, I still need my shelter. I need their assistance, and I need to get them healthy before I can make a final decision. Because I don't know why Rob's breath is so bad.
How's this going?
Does he have gingivitis?
No, I don't think so, from what I can tell. So I have to take them in to get microchipped, and I think I'm going to take them and get them both checked out. I've been so strict with their food, and she's lost a little weight, but not as much as I think she should lose by now. She's a little butterball, and when people come over, they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "She's lost weight."
Do you feel like they're judging you?
Yes. Because they saw her as a kid, and I'm like, I don't know what happened. I'm withholding dry food from her all day. She's eating wet food. She's on diet wet food and diet dry food when I give it to them. So sad. Rob's not heavy. He's just fluffy. So yeah, those two issues, I'm like, how do I show that? Like, like, do you want Faye and Rob? Ignore the breath, and you have to put her on a diet.
It's not like my cat's breath is not glorious.
No, but when they're
it's not
that young.
Wretched.
It's not that it's the kind, when my cats were older, if they drooled on me, it would sting.
Yeah.
You know, and with most of my kittens, if they drool on me, it doesn't sting.
Yeah.
And Rob has always had stinky spit. And I don't know if that just, and sometimes he'll be cleaning himself, and I'm like, "Oh God, Rob."
That's not helping.
Face.
Spit all over your fur.
She doesn't smell like that. Oh, you guys mix me and Shelly up. That's so awesome. Thank you. Just look for the bigger boobs and the longer hair, and that's Shelly.
And wearing pajamas. I'll be the one wearing
I'm
pajamas.
always in pajamas. They look like they're sweats and t-shirts. They're my pajamas.
Yeah, you're so cute.
I have always been good about wearing the same thing in the kitten room and then changing for my house.
That is good.
After the ringworm scare, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. That's a good idea.
When they're babies. I know with my friend in New York, Sophia Lorange, her kitties, her mama looked totally fine. She had the kittens, looked totally fine, and then ringworm. And this was her second run, and then, I mean, she's had what you went through. It's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
It makes me want to cry just thinking about it. I don't know how you did it.
It's horrible. Horrible.
I remember watching you in the bathroom with your kittens, the jungle kittens, and just with my jaw dropped, going, "How is she doing it? This is like 1 a.m, and I'm exhausted just from scooping poop. I don't know how she's doing this."
It was intense. It was gala time too. It was
Oh my God, it was.
Yeah. I have, if you saw their Furry Tail Ending poster, I calculated the number of doses of meds I gave.
I saw that. I was like, "Holy crap! Look how many! Look at this number!"
Yeah. It was 10 times 10, and like several times a day, and several different meds.
There was one night they were all laying in a puddle, and you were sitting there, and it looked like there were 50 of them.
A sea of tabby.
Ooh. And they were so beautiful.
Sorry,
they were one of
Dad.
the most beautiful
Leave a
litters
message.
I have ever seen.
They were very.
They look like jungle kittens.
I know. They were so cute. So cute.
And then after them was Calypso, right? Or was there?
That Sugar Plum was
Sugar
next, and then Bad Cat Mom. Then it was the dancers. Then it was Calypso and the Tiny Dancers. And then it was the
name's
roundup
just a
kittens.
sequence.
Yeah, I know.
We just remember
Tylenol.
ringworm, bitter in the butt, and then mama who didn't want to give birth forever.
Yeah, and then 3 moms and 10 kittens.
I don't know how you do it. And they've all been adopted, right?
I know, thank goodness.
What is
The
wrong?
cam, it helps with that so much, but it's still, it's
No,
cool. It's
no
hard
way.
when they're not tiny little.
LA's broken as far as foster.
Yeah, I don't know
adopting.
why it's so hard. The other fosters have had a hard time too.
Yeah.
It's been hard this season.
I don't know why that is.
I don't know. I don't know why people aren't running out for it. Last year we had more people showing up to our events and everything. But
adoptions didn't go up.
not this year.
Mm.
Yeah, this year every event I've done there's been barely any foot traffic.
Really?
So I didn't want to, like, I pick and choose who I take because of the stress
Yeah.
level and
Super stressful.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of upsetting.
For those who are wondering, and when I'm going to be having kittens, I fly back from California from attending the Fur Ball on the November 9th. So the 10th will be, if there's kittens to be had, I'll probably get them on the 10th. Disclaimer, if there's kittens to be had. I have not heard anything yet.
John will actually be having the kittens, just to clarify. Unless I missed something.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Someone asked what happens when the kittens don't get adopted out. In your case, what happens?
Well, we're a no-kill shelter, so they stay at the shelter until they find an awesome home. Probably the same for Perfect Pals.
Yeah, they stay in foster care until they get adopted. Or if we partner with several stores in the greater Seattle area, so we have adoption locations there. Any kittens that don't get adopted at the adoption event, if there's room, they go out to the different stores. That's the same thing happened with Grant and Tori. They didn't get their adoption fell through, so they went to adoption location. And then I had their opening for 3 people standing in line to adopt them.
Oh, that's awesome. That's the worst part, like just the anxiety about finding them good homes, and when they have special needs or something about them that's going to be challenging.
Like Ellen.
Yeah, exactly.
You two are stronger than I am. I hold on to them until the bitter end. I'm like, I can't send them to an enclosure.
That's where my cam has definitely been a godsend, because for the cam, I'll go to the adoption events week after week after week. I would have them.
Yeah, my first litter, they were all black, which, as we all know, the black ones never get adopted, and they were like the mom was confiscated during an RCMP drug raid when they were like 2 days old, so she was super scared of people and not, and the babies were pretty kind of wild, had kind of wild percent, so it took a long time. It's hard to wait.
As far as updates on Ellen and Luna is training her prisoner, or her I should say, charm school instructor, and and Ellen has an experienced instructor. Now it's my son calling.
Oh.
Yes, Chris.
I'm gonna pack up. So probably.
I'm sorry, what?
You need to head back.
I did, but I told them I wouldn't be able to make it. I guess so call Grandpa. He can pick you up if he hasn't left already. Okay, bye. My little niece probably isn't watching, but happy birthday. I let her know that I wouldn't be able to make it to come up here.
Aww.
But I'm going to get her something extra special for her birthday. Something big with tiger on it.
Like a pony?
Probably her own tiger.
A tiger.
She's
That would
big
be
on
nice.
tigers.
That would be awesome.
All right, guys.
I mean, you guys can stay for a few minutes.
Okay.
Because I need to load the car with some stuff, and we'll just undo this one last.
Okay.
There's some snacks for you.
if you get hungry.
You're not talking about that, right?
That's not for you guys. Well, I mean, you're welcome to it if you want. If you want. I feel like I know I'm gonna forget like 500 things.
Do you need us to carry anything?
No, I think.
Did you need to bring any technical stuff?
Yeah, the crate's coming.
Okay.
All this stuff is coming.
Oh,
I was gonna set it up earlier, but this needs to come. I was gonna set it up earlier, but then I would have had to broadcast with my crappy laptop and it's.
Alright, so then maybe we should shut down so we can help you carry all this stuff out.
Well, it'll take me a minute. Because I have to put my dress and stuff in the car, and I'm
Okay.
gonna. So
We'll wait for
yeah,
you to
in a few.
We'll talk at an angle here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you're gonna look at, but
Okay,
it's gonna
now
be
I'm
good. I do have a tripod somewhere.
It's underneath.
Oh,
Where it was anyway.
We're okay.
I guess I won't be broadcasting from here then, huh? Because I'm gonna have all my laptops there.
Which webcam do you have there? Because it has the white lights and the blue.
Oh, so they have a 930C, 930 something. It's for business conferencing, and it has supposedly a wider viewing angle, so that's why I got it to see if it
Is that the
actually
one
did.
we got?
Yeah, I tried that one on the Windows computers. It kept throwing out a video lag.
Yeah, it was doing
Oh.
something weird on mine, and then I think it was getting blurrier or something. I can't remember.
It was really good at the distance range.
Yeah.
They put everything in focus. So I liked that, and I gave it a chance. But the video stutters was just too much.
Oh, interesting.
So
I
it
haven't.
was switched back.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything
Yours
like
looks
that.
great.
But I don't. Yeah, I haven't
Must
really
be
been paying
Canada.
that much attention lately. Been a little busy, a little crazy. I guess so. I guess I will not be.
Oh, maybe it is the Mac
I
thing.
gotta find myself. I look at myself on the screen. I automatically lean.
Must be level. All right.
John, they wanted me to finish the Ellen story. You were
Oh.
saying something about Ellen.
I don't have any updates on Ellen just because that updates only happen on Tuesdays, and so I won't get any updates on her until next week. But she will be able. They do have a room where the cats can mingle, so she'll be able to play with Luna. She's not possessed when she's eating. That's good.
I had to take my door handle off because they learned how to open it.
Oh my god.
In Germany, when I was a kid, my dad was stationed in Germany. They didn't have doorknobs; they had door handles. And our cat would open up our front door, go downstairs, open the neighbor's door, and go exploring.
That's awesome.
Think you need me? I'll check.
Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring some stuff now and I'll be back. You guys are in charge. So everybody that was gonna watch this feed, I'm taking all my laptops with me. So you can switch over to tinykittens.com/gala and it will go live at some point soonish, fairly soonish. Maybe.
And if you're in the LA area while you wait, go pull up
Oh, yeah.
Sarah's cam.
Oh yeah, there's mine.
Yeah.
She has a 24/7 cam too. And if I'm not watching my cam, I'm watching Dot on her cam.
If you click on following, who John is following or who Shelly is following, they both follow my Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room. And I follow both of them, so you can always find us on each other's following list.
She's very sweet.
She's so pretty. Look at her little pregnant belly.
Which Calypso was sweet until she gave birth to.
But,
Shh, I don't want to jinx it.
Calypso was sweet after she gave
Okay,
birth.
what was it?
No, you're talking about Sugar Plum.
Oh yeah, the butt fire.
Sugar Plum bit Shelly's butt. But Calypso was adorable. She let Shelly do anything, and she was like, I need to bathe myself in the middle of pushing. She was awesome. I love that kitty.
I had a mama cat that was so, long before the cam, she was so friendly that, she was about ready to give birth, and so I was letting her every time I open the door and shake on her, it has a baby coming out, and she's like, oh, petting time! It's like, no. So, close the door real quick.
Keep pushing.
Yeah. Don't come to me. Take care of the kittens.
Yeah, Shelly just has had some of the most difficult litters. Adorable, but difficult, and just has gone through so many hardships. And you just can't help but be impressed with the work that she does and what Laps does. It's pretty amazing. All three of us are really lucky to have great rescues to work with, and
Yes.
And to have the support of all the other kitten camp fosters. When I started, I felt that it was really important that we all be supportive of each other rather than be competitive with one another, and I have found that to be true with these two, and it's been really amazing. I think without that support, I wouldn't have been able to continue fostering. We get to send each other poop pictures.
Yeah. Remember when you had got Dot and Charlotte and other ones, and they were having all their poop issues like 2 a.m. in the morning. Poop.
John sent me a picture of the different poop pictures, saying what was right and what was healthy and what wasn't healthy.
Poop chart.
Poop chart.
Yeah. I like how our cams have their own special flavors. You know, it's like Shelly has her tiny suitcases, and everything has the word tiny in it. Sarah has her nightly chat.
Hi, Vera. I'm in Canada, but you're far away. I wish you were closer.
And for those who recently joined, this was a surprise for Shelly's, mine, and Sarah's viewers. Nobody knew that we were coming up to the gala, except for a few, choice people that had to know. But, I posted on my Facebook page that I would be going on cam, which I did with a special guest, which is her. Sorry, Lizzie, that wasn't Trillian. Nobody knew Sarah was coming up here.
I didn't sleep last night, so I'm really tired.
Yeah, I had Sarah's cam up because I'm used to sleeping with kitten sounds, next to me. So with my cam, I'm with my clips with me, and they're always coming up. So I kept waking me up, hearing myself talking. So I have Sarah's or Shelly's cam up, and she came in at 2 o'clock and woke me up, and I was like, oh no, she's not getting any sleep.
But Lizzie, I'll work on John about trying to talk him into getting Trillian on cam one day.
I'll probably carry my phone around and go,
Have a Trillian night.
attach a cam to her. Usually what this
that would be fun. The Go Cam. Borrow Denise's Go Cam.
Yeah, typically what happens is I'm getting up for work, I sit down on the couch, put my shoes on, Trillian comes zooming over, it's like she's got to help me tie my shoes. She wraps herself around my feet. And I finish this one, as soon as I finish tying the shoe, she stops. Then she goes over, and I start on the other shoe, and then she picks up from there. She's incredibly gorgeous cat. She's getting prettier every day.
She is. Hi, Riga. We're just catching snippets of the chat. Sorry, it's hard for me to see. And I'll be doing a Robin Faye night when I get back in town.
I did post on Trillian's page something that she started doing. I noticed it last week. I call it flumping because it's like all that fluff just thumps. So I made up a word. For her, it works. It's like she'd be standing there, and then when she decides to sit, she just shuts off her leg muscles and goes thump. Or she crawls over my arm and just thumps. Or excuse me, flumps. And I posted new pictures of her last night when I woke up at 2 a.m. and she was on her back next to my legs.
Denise is not watching the kittens and Robin Faye. I have a friend who's going to be spending the night there until I get back.
Zombie watchers?
Zombie watchers.
Zombie friends?
No.
Different one? Okay.
All right, it's time.
All right, guys, we're going to see you later when we're all fancy.
There
Fancy.
you go. That's the
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Not that they can see you because I'm my amazing camera work. Okay. And cut. Cut.